Alright, hello everyone, we are here again with a new video of the Mega Marino League tier list, and this time it's gonna be week 2, 1.0 week. So yeah, we'll just get right into it. The first level by Marino, my second league level, because there's the meme of course, like my first level 1.0, but this is Marino's second level in the league, so yeah. There we go. I don't know which is the correct one, I forgot, but yeah, it starts off with this like enemy spam shit, and it's funny and stuff. But then the real level starts here, which is using this manipulation thing with shine. If you're holding jump and then hold the shoot button, this happens. So I'm holding jump, then hold shoot, then this happens. It's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool level. It has a lot of optional checkpoints on the side, which I think is happens quite a lot in this league actually. But I think it's pretty cool to have some optional checkpoints. Overall, it always it kind of shows it separates the more skilled players from the lesser skilled players, kind of, because you know the more skilled players might skip checkpoints and then they won't die, and also vice versa. So that is pretty cool. Okay, I'm kind of failing this right now, but again, this isn't really a speedrun or anything. It's just me playing the levels, just how I usually would play them. But yeah, here we go. Yeah, this is 1.0 week, so it's only using assets from 1.0, of course. And I think this is actually one of my favorite weeks, if I recall correctly. But yeah, this is a pretty cool level. It's like a little climb up with shine springs. The boss is nothing too special, but it's kind of cool. So yeah, I quite like this one. It's nothing too insane, but yeah, it's pretty good. Alright, then we have Little Timmy Grew Up, made by Heavy Elite. This level is actually really good. I really like this level. So you actually don't have Buster, you have Crash Bomb, which is quite a strong weapon here, as you can see, especially if you have infinite ammo of it. And we also have the top spin for some little fun skips we can do. And that's what I think this level does really well. It's weapons. As you can see, you can just use top spin there for just a little skip. And this level also has some skippable checkpoints, as you could just see. I just skipped one, which is actually a really smart one to get, to be honest, because the next one is quite far away. Okay, I'm actually gonna get this one just for safety, because I just want to play it safe. But I really like this level. I really like how it plays. It's just really smooth. Like everything is placed really well. And I think that's really works here. And this is also really cool. Here you can slide on the ceiling, because there are the platforms, of course. And yeah, I think this level is just, it's nothing insanely special, but it's just a really smooth traditional level with just fun setups. It has unique stuff going on. It has fun weapons. Like the enemy placement is cool. It looks pretty good for a 1.0 level. Okay, my gameplay doesn't look very good. I think that's also like 1 second before the checkpoint or whatever. Like it's really close to the checkpoint. But yeah, the Picket Men actually are really a well chosen enemy. Same with the Hammer Joes, because you can like easily topspin on them, but you can also not use topspin, and it might be faster if you don't use topspin at some points, because just jumping over them is actually faster, but it is just a lot easier to use topspin here. And that's why I'm doing it. Also, this room here is quite difficult to get that Crash Bomb right there that I just did. It's actually surprisingly more difficult than you think. So yeah, it is a cool room. And I like this boss as well here actually. It's just Cutman, but like you can try to use topspin because that's his main weakness. But Crash Bomb is just so much better. Like it is so much easier and simpler, and basically it isn't faster, because if you do the topspin perfect, then it will be faster probably. But like, yeah, for most instances the crash bomb is just faster. So yeah, but there we go. Little Timmy, pretty cool level. Now Retro Rage by Darkonius, and this level honestly just feels like a regular Darkonius level, in a good way. I don't know how he does it. He always makes these amazing traditional levels, and this is just another one, but except it only uses 1.0 assets, as you can see, and it still looks good. It plays good. The fucking weapon drop! Oh my god! Weapon drop. I mean health drop. Man, I really wish. I was never big into the idea of having the option to turn that stutter off, but like the more you really get into this game, the more you're like, yeah, I want that shit off. Like when the game pauses when you pick something up, like it's not the end of the world, but as you can see, it just has stupid dash like that, which most people don't even really remember. But then when you're doing a speed run, it's just, well, not speed run, but when you're trying to go fast and that shit like kills your momentum, it's just annoying. I hope I don't die here, because I don't want to just die. I'm gonna quick reset actually. But yeah, something that happened a lot in this week, particularly, is skippable checkpoints. But this level doesn't have that, which I think is fine as well. It doesn't really, like, I think it just works well on this level. It has, this level just is a great traditional level. It isn't anything too special, but it's just smooth and fun to play. The weapons are really great. They're great picks. Oh my god. I almost fell down there. And yeah, it has cool setups like that, with the hammer jaws and the conveyors and these jumpy guys, whatever they're called. And all the tellies, the fire tellies, and just the blue ones. You know, it really is just good enemy placement, good gimmick usage, unique setups, cool screens like these here. And yeah, like what more can you ask from a traditional level? You know? I don't think this will be like as much praise as I'm giving it. I don't think it'll rank super high, just because it is a bit of a simple level, you know. But yeah, it's still really fun. The boss here isn't anything too special. The conveyors add something to it, sure, but not much. It just looks more menacing than it actually really is. And man, I am sucking right now. But yeah, there we go. Retro Ridge. It is a cool level. I might spoil it for you guys, but that's probably gonna get an 8 here. Okay, Dr. Rocky Fella, made by Little Timmy, which is actually Toxin. There are a few levels in this league, a few weeks in this league where Toxin made multiple levels in the week. Just, I'm not sure why. I'm guessing because they just didn't have enough levels. Man, I suck. I suck today. I apologize, guys, but yeah. This level is actually really cool though. You can use the Firestorm here in really clever ways, and same goes for the charge kick. Man, I am so bad at weapon names. I think it's called charge kick, I don't know. But yeah, you can just use them all in cool ways. It has really good weapon usage, and it just looks, well, it doesn't look good, but I mean, okay, that's rude. What am I saying? It does look good, but it just has, like, the visuals aren't insane. But what do you expect from a 1.0 week? And I think that's overall in this week. But I think that's also one of its greatest strengths. It puts a lot more focus on the actual gameplay aspect, rather than the visuals. And yeah, as you could see what I just did there, that's the really cool part about this level. You just can skip rooms like that. And same goes for here. You can do that. And this. And stuff. You just have cool parts to this level. I think that actually costs more time waiting there than just going. But yeah, either way. And here you can use the Firestorm in cool ways. Like, it really is a great weapon usage level. So Toxin did a great job here. I mean, little Timmy, of course. No, but yeah, Toxin really did a great job here on just making the weapons feel very rewarding to use. And giving you enough weapon energy as well. Because if you give too little, then people will not be inclined to use them, I feel like. Yeah, this boss isn't too much special either. The Firestorm, if you stack your shield and the bullet, then it does so much damage. So yeah, it's an easy boss. But this is a really cool level. Like this level, speedrunning this level is really fun. I feel like I want to do that at some point. Here we go, Pharaoh Forest, another level by Toxin. And this one is also great. It uses the flash stopper here to, yeah, just, you know, allow you to freeze time and do things accordingly. And you also have Windstorm and Nado, which are both quite similar weapons, so you think that they don't really serve a unique purpose both. But they do, honestly, they do. And yeah, the weapon usage here again is great. Like I should just saw there, you can do that. Here it would have been better to choose Nado because there was an enemy anyway, but I was stupid. And well, here you can use both. Here it's basically required to use Nado almost because it is a bit of enemy spam. But it's like enemy spam like that, I just think it's cool. It doesn't really, like, it looks not organized, but it actually is. Like, when you are making the level, you know exactly what you're doing by putting so many enemies there. But yeah, I feel like this level does have a lot of enemies on the screen most of the time. But it really works because the weapons really complement that. Because as you can see, I can just freeze the time, use the Nado or whatever I want to deal with it, and then it isn't a big deal. And I actually did save some Nado here. I didn't use my weapons that much in the stage here. But there are just some screens. Because this boss is really annoying without Nado. So I just played it safe and wanted to keep some Nado here. Because it is a really annoying boss without it. But yeah, there we go. This is a really cool level as well. This is gonna rate really high probably. I really like this one. It is like a bit of enemy spam, but with weapons to deal with it, and it is a bit chaotic, but also like not that chaotic. It is really unique. And here we go, we have this level, Electric Labyrinth, something like that, made by Sky Pilot Samurai. Sky. And this level is really one of my favorites of the league, and I'm not sure why. It is just, okay, I'm really failing right now. But if you play this level well, then it is such a smooth level, and it is just sick to play. It just feels so good to play. There isn't too much special stuff going on. Like, the gimmick usage isn't anything too crazy. It isn't bad at all, but it isn't too unique. But it really is, like, just everything is placed perfectly, it flows really well. And also these crash lift rails, they actually weren't in 1.0. Foddy pointed out, I believe. So yeah, that is actually why the level is disqualified and will be ranked on the lowest tier on my tier list. No, I'm just kidding. No, this is like gonna go really high on my tier list, I already know. Because I just love this level. It is simple, good fun. I didn't get any nan jumps, sadly. But you can get some nan jumps there as well for some extra speed strats, which is really sick. It's a little speed strats that I like. And as you can see here, I can just platform through this level and not really have to think about too much. In a good way. Okay, well, messed it up there. But it flows really well. It is just a great fun level. It really is. And the boss here is pretty cool. It is also quite simple. But the fact that Crash Bomb isn't the main weakness, but instead a secondary, it makes you think like maybe Buster is faster. It does make you wonder. and it's like, it's a bit of extra strategy you can have in this level, like for people who want to speedrun it. And yeah, it really is just a great level. Lightning Labyrinth was the name. Alright, but here we go. Laser Complex. This one was made by Dorico, I believe. Dorico, I don't know. And this level is also really sick. It uses the magnet missile here, which is in itself already a fun weapon, but then when you have infinite of it, it's even more fun, and when it's being used in clever ways, it's even more fun. So this is what I love. You also have these, like these little traps, where you don't want to shoot, but you also have times where you do want to shoot. So it's like, you either, like, you really have to pay attention, and I believe actually that Toxin did help on this level as well. I think he fixed some stuff here or something like that. He did work on this level as well, so I just want to mention that, because I believe that is true. See what I just did? I actually used the ball that that enemy shot to shoot at the ball to go down on the left to save a bit of time. And in that room just before, we had to wait until the end to shoot, which is really sick. I know this part here is also really cool. Oh, oops. I mean, I wanted to die to show off something, of course. Because right here, at the top, if you pay attention, if you don't shoot that dust block, there won't be a laser there. Oh, there will be. Well, then that is kind of weird, but sure. Yeah, this final part here is cool with the Cossack platforms blocking the lasers. It is cool. It is unique, especially for a 1.0 level. It's super unique. And man, I just messed up. I don't know. I'm playing pretty bad today. Forgive me, guys, please. And this final room here is really cool as well. Right, but here we go. We have the boss. The boss. Which is really cool. And I'm just gonna show off what you can do here. There we go. If you know what to do here, it is such a cool quick kill. But even if you don't, you can just shoot Metal Man, and you can kill him like that as well. But you can make him drop into the pit to kill him faster. And I like quick kills on bosses and unique strats for bosses. So I like that. I really like that level as well. This really is one of my favorite weeks, just because like it is quite simple, but it's still like the limitations really bring out creativity in people. It really does. And that is really apparent in this week. But here we go. This next level is called I'm Trapped in version 1 again. Made by Scouter Egg. And yeah, this level is pretty cool. It uses these little tadpole guys in unique ways with really good weapons that really help here, as you can see. So yeah, the weapons are a really great choice in this level, and the fact you don't only have 2 makes it even better, because then like you can just easily like juggle them, you know. And the Buster also does help, as you can see. It's like the Buster is good, this one is good, like everything is just the weapons are a great choice here. But it is a quite a scary level to go fast in, because there's a lot of instant death and punishes that you need to be careful for, so that's why I'm playing a little slower here. Because I just don't want to die for this little show-off, basically. And yeah, I imagine that not many people will be watching these show-offs, to be honest, because they'll just be skipping to the tier list, which is fine. Which is why I add the little timestamps. But yeah, also, I just wanted to say here, I'll say it later in the video as well, but I did make the tier list public now, so you can actually create your own tier list of these levels if you want to play them. Everything is in the description. Where you can download the levels is in the description. Yeah, the tier list is in the description, so yeah, if you really want to play these levels, which I really would recommend, so check them out in the description. You can download them, you can make the tier list. And if anyone else wants to make tier list videos, please do. Or send your tier list in the Marino League Discord or something. Like, it really is always cool to see some hype around levels and tournaments. But yeah, next level here, Get to the Topper, made by Triwave, I believe. I honestly kind of forgot. Oh my god. Yeah, you don't want to you don't want to touch your joystick here. Or I don't know why I say joystick, because who the fuck uses their joystick for Mega Man? But yeah, you don't want to touch it there. But this level is really cool. It's basically a precise platforming level with topspin, and it has a lot of cool ideas. I really like this level. I just really like this week. Like, look at this. This is just cool, right? Using these enemies as a little lift to go up. Isn't that just sick? Using the tellies and stuff in good ways here. You have little skips like this. I don't know why I did this. I should have landed topspinned on the... what are they called? The tellies. Should have done that. But yeah, this level is like... it seems quite confusing, but if you just kind of follow where everything is going, then you're fine, usually. I say as I am kind of getting lost here. But anyways, this is a really cool level. It is like... it is like quite challenging, it really is, and it is a really fun level to just race and try to go faster. The boss here is also unique. I think it's a cool boss. I'm actually gonna stand here, just pay attention, because what's gonna happen is hopefully, yes, that. This is a really annoying fight if you just try to land on him with top spin and all that, because he's gonna go onto the springs, up to the platforms, and you won't be able to hit him. But as you can see, there's a cool quick kill. And man, I love quick kills like that. I just love it. I really do. Next level is Floral... was it Hydro Plant or something? This level is made by Sasha. And this level is a bit controversial for me, personally, because I like it. But as you can see here, the text editing with these tiles here and the leaves and stuff, it makes it really hard to see where to go. Like overall throughout the entire level it's fine, and but at the end there's just one part where I really felt like I got screwed over, which really sucks. But overall it is fine, to be honest. Oh my god, what am I doing? I'm alive, so it's fine. No, but this level is really challenging actually. It really does punish deaths. And I believe there's a secret here. I just want to show off. Look, a little smiler. Oh. I didn't mean to press that button. Yes, guys, I'm a pro gamer. And look at this little strat here. Isn't it sick? Yeah, I like this level. I really do. But I just think the... you know, the visual aspect of it does drag it down. It really does. Oh, I suck apparently. No, but I really think that does drag it down. Because it looks cool, but like, I don't think it's really, I really don't think it's worth it at all to make it look cool, but have it not play well. It's just a massive trade-off that you don't want to see. I don't know how I survived that there, what I just did. I have no clue. But anyways. I mean, it was all planned, of course, and all that. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. We can skip this checkpoint if we want. So as you can see, there is a lot of checkpoint skipping in this week, which is cool. It is a, as I said at the start, at the first level, it does separate the skill levels, basically. Man, this is possible, right? You can like go over the picket man and then go right into that block there. So this is where I got screwed over. I didn't realize that I could go down here, where I am right now. Man, I couldn't talk there. And I got hit by those red guys, and then I couldn't damage boost off a picket man later in the level, where I really wanted to. So yeah, that kind of screwed me over in the race. I do remember that quite fondly. And that was right here. Because I wanted to do this, but then I died. Oh well. It's fine. But as you can see, it really does punish your HP bar. It really does. Okay, and the upcoming boss, I will say, is, in my opinion, too challenging for this tournament. It is a pretty cool boss, but I just think for a speedrun tournament to have this kind of boss is not cool. If you don't have this weapon, the Plantman weapon. For Plantman, actually. It is really challenging. And the fact you barely get any weapon energy at the final checkpoint is just an extra kick in the nuts. And yeah, it is a bit sad. I just think the boss itself is fine, as you could see. I did fine on it. But I know a lot of people struggled there. But I personally think it's, you know, it's alright, but I think it could have been better if there was just more weapon energy at the checkpoint. Here we go. This level is called Coils of the Gods or something by Eurison. And this level is really sick, but I think this level is way too visually cluttered. As you can see in this room, I feel like these UFOs really didn't have to be there. They really make things feel visually cluttered. And it just made me sometimes not notice that there was a checkpoint. And this level has the optional checkpoint as well. And I think this level doesn't do a great job at that. Because in this level, you basically want to get all the checkpoints. Because it is a really difficult level. And it is really punishing on deaths. And you lose a lot of progress. And you can die easily by getting squished by these crash platforms. There are a lot of spikes, a lot of enemies. As you can see, it is quite a lot to take in here. But yeah, I do think it is a good level, aside from the checkpoints. If the checkpoints were all weren't optional, then I think this level would have been a lot better. But also I think here the lasers, like, were they really needed? Honestly, like, I think this level would have been fine without the lasers. The green lasers are fine. But I believe later in the level there will be red lasers, if I recall correctly. And yeah, it has some cheap shots, as I just got there with those shield attackers. They are placed in quite annoying spots as well, which is annoying. But yeah, this level is just really easy to die in, and because of that, and here, look at this. Why is there a laser right at the checkpoint? I don't get it. I don't get it. There are some really questionable design choices here. And well, that happened. Yeah, it's just, and that enemy, the shield attacker, I keep getting hit by at the checkpoint there. It's just also annoying. I really think this level just needed some more polish. Just like, because it is, overall, it is it's not a bad level at all. But it just has so many little annoying things that all culminate into a bigger problem, which is the entire level. I'm gonna skip the checkpoint here to just try, because I believe this boss isn't too difficult. It is just Crash Man. But I hope I won't eat my words now and die. Wait a second, okay, there we go. Now don't get killed by the platforms. There we go. Yeah, this boss is pretty cool. Well, I say pretty cool. It's not really anything too special, but it's alright. That level is like, it's alright, but there are just so many little nitpicks that drag it down, in my opinion. And this is a little nitpick of the pack, but I don't know why they have the exact same song 2 times in a row. It just feels weird. But here we go, this level is called Toad Tower, made by Chombi. And this level is really quite sick. And I don't know why, but as you can see, there are just a million silver tomahawks. I actually do know why, because there is a glitch in the game. I don't know if it's still in the game, but it definitely was in the game, where like every weapon like turned into the silver tomahawk or something. And that was because it's like the first ID, like it has like weapon ID 1 basically, so it defaults to that. And this level is really cool, but I feel like this level has just a few moments where it's like not that intuitive. I wouldn't say intuitive, but it's like there are some times where it feels a bit like, I don't know, like this, exactly that. It's like, that looks like a cool skip you can do. I guess you could jump from the bottom one, but you just bonk your head there, which is just a bit annoying. And then this here, this is fine, to be honest. But there are just moments where it just feels like you should be able to do some things, but then you aren't able to do them because of timings or placements that are just like, just feel kind of off. But in general, it is a good level, and again, I'm just really nitpicking like the littlest things. Littlest? Is that a word? I don't know. This is a cool skip though, you can do. It is cool. And it is a good level. I do think this will rank quite high, because it is unique, it's a bit challenging, it's fun, it looks really good for a 1.0 level. I think it looks really good. And yeah, it just does play like a fun level. And I do think now, after playing this week again right now, I think this is probably my favorite. Oh my god, you have a lot of weapon energy there. And that is for this boss here, which is really cool. It is Toadman up here, and you need to use the freeze weapon, whatever it's called, Perfect Frost or whatever. You need to use this. You can hold this in, and he will just keep jumping. Like, I'm holding it in now, and he'll keep jumping. Because usually, if you don't shoot, Toadman won't jump. And then he'll just spam his attack and kill you and stuff. Here we go. We're gonna make him jump into the toilet. This is Toadman's bathroom. This is his toilet, actually. I don't know what this is. The sink, maybe? But yeah, it is cool. You can do a quick kill here, like what I just did. Or you can actually kill him. But there we go. Those are all the levels. Onto the tier list. Yeah, onto the tier list. Alright, so here we are again on the tier list. As you can see, it may look a little different. Now we actually have all the levels down here. I did change that. But yeah, it is... this is the tier list, and the first level is my second league level. This is a pretty cool level. I think I'm gonna go B+. It's nothing too special. It is fun, but it's not like the most incredible level in the world. I feel like it's quite average. Quite average. A fun start to 1.0 week. I do think the start of the level is really funny with the enemy spam and cut tiles. I think it's cool, but yeah, nothing too special. Okay, next level here, Little Timmy Grew Up, made by Heavy Elite. I think I'm gonna go with an A+ on this one. This level has good weapons, good enemy placement, fun ideas, a fun gimmick with the falling platforms, the conveyors, and it really, like, the way you can use the topspin in this level is just really fun, and the crash bomb just works so well. It doesn't feel too overpowered, but it does feel really strong still. So I think it's a great balance, and it also looks really good for a 1.0 level. I think this level is just really fun to play. It has the skippable checkpoints are pretty fun as well. The way you can skip them and really get rewarded for it. You'll save quite a bit of time. And yeah, I think it's just a great level. Alright, next up, Retro Rage, made by Draconius. I think I said it while playing. This is gonna go into A tier. It's above average, but it isn't anything too special. I like it. It is a fun traditional level. I don't have much more to say about it. The weapon usage, like the weapon choices are great. The enemy placements, the gimmicks, rooms are all fun and unique, and just, yeah, it's just a really great level. Alright, next up is Dr. Rockyfella, made by Little Timmy, or Toxin. And this one is gonna go into S tier, because I'm such a dick. Yeah, this is gonna go into S tier because the speedruns here the speedrun stats are really cool with the charge kick, and even just in a in the live race, it is quite easy to notice where you can really use Charge Kick and Firestorm as well in good ways to save time, and it isn't too complicated, but it also isn't too easy. So yeah, I think this is really a great level, just easy S tier. And I think the same goes for Pharaoh Forest. It is quite similar in its design philosophy, where it's just like, if you use your weapons, you'll have a really great time. And that's what this level does as well, and I think these two levels are quite similar. Both made by Toxin as well, of course, so it makes sense. But they do feel unique enough, for sure. Especially because they go after another. They should feel really similar, but they do feel unique enough. And they both look great for 1.0 levels. And they are just really fun levels. Okay, next level is Lightning Labyrinth, made by Sky, and this is also gonna go into S tier. I feel like I'm being a bit too lenient with the S tiers here. But honestly, it really is just a perfect level. I really love this level. There's just something about it. It just flows really well. It has the Crash Bomb as well for some of the stronger enemies. It has the Charge Shot, it has the Nan Jumps, it has great enemy placement, great timing, great cycles. Like, everything is first cyclable. Cyclable, is that a word? Well, now it is. But yeah, I don't have much more to say. It's just really an amazing level. And here we go again. The next level. I forgot the name, it's made by Doriko. And with some help from Toxin, it's also gonna go into S tier. I really love 1.0 Week, I really do. It uses the Magnet Missile in such creative ways. And the end switches things up, the final section with the Cossack platforms, with the lasers. And yeah, I just think the way, I feel like what I mentioned in the last video, where in Urizen's level, the final level, Cryo Alien something, that level I feel like didn't have enough like punishing ways that it uses the gimmick, but this level does, with the falling enemies if you shoot them in the wrong way, if you like let them fall on your head when you shoot them, you know. I really like that kind of stuff where you really have to pay attention if you need to shoot or not. I think that is really cool, and this level does really well. But I do think it is unfair to really compare it to Urizen's level, as I said, but it's kind of like the same idea, if that makes sense. Okay, next level, made by Scouterag, I forgot the name. Wait, yeah, something like I'm trapped in version 1.0 again, yeah. I'm not sure why I'll rank this. It's actually a pretty difficult one, because I like it, but it isn't anything too stand out. I think I'm gonna go B+. It's cool, it is. Well, actually, maybe A. No, I think I'm gonna go B+. I'm gonna keep it in B+. It is cool. The weapon usage is good, the weapon choices were good, but I just feel like there isn't really that much special stuff going on. Like, compared to all the other levels in this league, it's like quite average, so that's why it's in B+. But still a great level. Now next up, Get to the Topper, made by Triwave. This one is gonna go into S tier. Yes, it is. Yeah, it has great challenges. It has a fun idea, where basically every screen is like connected, and you feel kind of disoriented in the level. But if you just kind of go where the level forces you to, you'll be fine. And it's just a fun level. It uses Topson in a great way. The boss is cool with the quick kill. I actually forgot to mention that in the Magnet Missile level, which has an incredible boss fight, which is just really fun to get the quick kill. And the same goes for this level here, Get to the Topper. It's also a funny name as well. You know, that's some bonus points. No, I don't really care about the level names, to be honest. But yeah, great level. It has fun challenges, as I said. It is just a great level. Now next up, Hydro Plant something. I forgot the name. Floral Hydro Plant. I don't know. I think this is gonna go into A+. I feel like this could have been an S tier, but just the visuals with the text editing, making it confusing and being a bit too punishing in some places where you have a lot of instant death near the end. Instant death pits, especially, not even spikes. And I feel like that is just a bit too punishing for this league. And also the checkpoints are a bit too few and far in between almost. And the boss fight, yeah, like, the things it does well, it does really well. With the Windstorm, it has some cool skips, it has fun, it does have really creative screens and really good setups. I gotta admit that. So if it didn't have the flaws that I just mentioned, it would have been an S tier. But it is getting quite close, even with those flaws. So, you know, great level here. Alright, now next up, I feel like this level, I forgot the name, made by Eurozone. Yeah, I think this is gonna go into B tier, maybe even C tier. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna put it in C tier, yeah. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really have that much fun playing it. It feels very chaotic, it feels too challenging for what this league is trying to accomplish. I don't mind challenging levels, but in this level, there are just times it feels unfair. And I think Eurozone makes some of the best levels in this league, but this level just isn't one of those, sadly. And of course, it isn't anything personal to any of these creators. I don't care who made the level, I'm just ranking the level. That's just how I look at it. Like, you know, Eurozone is a great person, but this level just isn't that great, I feel like. So yeah, that's why it's in C tier. I kind of mentioned everything while playing the level. So yeah, there you go. And now for the final level of this week, Toad Tower made by Chombi. I think this level is gonna go into A tier. Yeah, A tier, I feel like it's fine. It is a fun level. I think the boss at the end is creative, but I don't think it's that fun, to be honest. Like, it's cool where Toadman chases you and then you have to kill him. It's alright, it's cool, but I don't really have that much fun with it. It's like, it's cool, but yeah, I'd rather just have a normal, unique boss fight in just one room, to be honest. But yeah, the rest of the level is fine. It is a funny meme level, you know, almost, with the a million tomahawks. It is a fun throwback to 1.0, and same goes for the, like, there are some funny things in this level which I do think are funny and they work, and I think Chombi did a great job on that. But in terms of the actual level design, I feel like there are some times where it feels a little not that polished from what I'd expect from Chombi especially. But just in terms of a level, I feel like there are times where there are too many enemies on the screen, and sometimes too little, and sometimes they just don't really work well together. So yeah, it's a bit of a shame, but it's still a good level. It's still an A tier. Okay, so that was my tier list for week 2. As you can see, 5 S tier levels is quite incredible. 2 A+, 2 A tiers, and 2 B+ tiers. So yeah, and actually a C tier, yeah. But it has really high highs, and it has almost like the lowest low of the league, maybe. Maybe, I'm not sure yet. I kind of don't really remember every single level. But yeah, we'll see. So stay tuned for the next episode. I don't know when it will release, but yeah. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you all for the next tournament week. See you guys later. Goodbye.